What's up, guys, and welcome to our mindset training for this week. I just want to give a quick reminder that all these things that you're soaking up from this program are fantastic. Our mindset trainings, our devos, all the things you've been learning, they're great. And I hope that you're enjoying them. But I just want to give you a quick reminder that if you don't take the time to sit down and really apply them to your life, you will get absolutely nothing out of them. So just let that serve as a quick reminder for you to take the time to sit down and wrestle with these concepts, to sit down and see, how can I apply this to my game, to my life? And how can I use it to make me better so that I can show up for other people better? So that's just a quick side tangent I wanted to kind of just tell you guys about, because it's something I've been thinking about in my own life, is that I constantly just soak things in. I never let myself learn from them and grow from them. So I wanted to share that with you guys before we get started. But today, I wanted to talk about a concept of letting yourself think about something greater than yourself. Think about a moment in a game where you have felt so overwhelmed and you felt like you couldn't do anything right. You were missing shots, or you were making the wrong reads. Whatever the play is, you just feel like you kept messing up. You were in a downward spiral where you could not seem to get the play right, or you could not seem to get anything right. Maybe you're sitting on the bench and you're almost begging that you wouldn't go back in the game. See, me personally, I felt like I was in that state almost all the time. Even before a game would start, I would get knots in my stomach all the time until I got out on the court and touched the ball. Till I made a good read, until I made a shot, I would never feel comfortable on the court. And even after that, sometimes I would always feel like, oh, I'm going to mess up the next one. I'm going to miss the next shot. So I would always be in my head and always in that downward spiral. But one thing that I found throughout my own experience, and something that I think you can apply very easily to your life and to your game, is to think about something greater than yourself. Whenever you're in a difficult circumstance, think about something greater than yourself. I'll give you the example of when I'm running. And I often like to push myself to the brink, give me everything I possibly can. Because there's a point when I'm running where if all I care about is me and how I'm feeling, I'm going to give up. Or if I think about how my side is cramping, about how my legs are giving out, how I can't breathe, I'm going to be like, okay, well, it's not worth it. If I think about how it's going to benefit me, it's not enough. But when I think about the other people in my life that I'm serving, that I'm looking after, that this is going to help them because I push hard, then I can give it a little bit more. And more importantly, when I think about God, when I think about how incredible He is and how He's given me breath, He's given me life so I can push a little bit harder, how can I not give a little bit more? When I think about how He gave His Son to die on the cross for me, how can I not give a little bit more? So I wanted to encourage you guys with this, and in a lot of your circumstances, it won't be with running. It'll be in the midst of a sport, like I was saying. So let's say you're sitting on the bench, you have those knots in your stomach, like I was saying. You almost don't want to go out on the court because you don't want to make that mistake, because you think no matter what happens, you're going to make a mistake. You're going to make the next play wrong. And what I want you to think about is, how can you set your mind on something greater than yourself? Whether it's praying, to think about how incredible God is and how incredible it is that He's given you the gift to play the sport that you're in. Or whether it's thinking about the team as a collective. I guarantee you, if you start clapping, you're the loudest person on the bench, and you're encouraging your teammates all the time while you're on the bench, you won't have a lot of brain power and capacity in your brain to think about how you're going to make that next mistake. The number one way that I got out of my own head in college was that I did that. I was the loudest player on the court all the time. And honestly, sometimes it wasn't because I was trying to be encouraging, it was because I was trying to get out of my own head. But I found that it worked. Whenever I could focus on the team, on the collective, how I could encourage the people around me, then I stopped getting in my own head so much, and I started to just be able to play free because I was focusing on something greater than myself. So that's your challenge this week. I want you guys to sit with this, wrestle with this, and sit back and think, how can I think about something greater than myself when I'm in those difficult circumstances? This isn't just sport, this is life as well. How can you think about something greater than yourself to push you when it gets hard? And as always, keep changing the world, guys.